Welcome to Boss Automotive. 2018 Honda Accord Turbo first drive with 252 horsepower and a stick shift. You'll never miss the V6. Honda's bread-and-margarine vehicle is as yet advancing, and it's more entire than any time in recent memory. The Honda Accord is a nameplate that needs no presentation. Honda's family vehicle has been marked down in the US since the times of E-Track tapes over 41 years back, and merchants offer a normal of one Accord about like clockwork. The inquiry now is whether the Accord can hold tight to its status as one of the two most mainstream and sensible decisions in the realm of family vehicles, the other being the Toyota Camry, when smaller hybrids are quickly turning into the bread and spread family cars of the 2010s. On the off chance that our chance in the 2018 Accord is any sign, Honda has no motivation to stress. What's new in the 10th era Accord? With regards to motors, there are three primary flavors to browse. The range commences with a 1.5-liter dog-coordinate infused turbo 4-chamber drawing out an even 192 horsepower and 192 pounds-to-foot of torque, combined with the decision of a 6-speed manual or a persistently factor-programmed transmission, a CVT. That is an increase in 7 horsepower and 11 pounds-to-foot of torque over the active normally suctioned 2.4-liter 4-chamber. Over that sits the new 2.0-liter direct-infused turbocharged 4-barrel, useful for 252 horsepower and 273 pounds-to-foot of torque. This motor is a nearby kin of the sparkler found in the engine of the 2017 Civic Type R, and it's combined with the decision of a 6-speed manual transmission, an unexpected one in comparison to the 1.5-liter, we should note, or another 10-speed programmed. The truth is out, 10-speed is the new 6-speed, yet it's really 22 pounds lighter than the active 6-speed programmed. The third alternative is a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle motor matched with two electric engines delivering 143 horsepower and 129 pounds-to-foot of torque in the new Accord Hybrid. One motor you won't discover on the menu any longer is a V6. The new 2.0-liter turbo is sufficiently close to the left 3.5 liters yield to not be justified regardless of the weight and efficiency hit. The all-new vehicle, as opposed to industry patterns, is in reality slightly shorter long than the model it replaces, yet it offers a more extended wheelbase, a more extensive position and a shorter stature. The most detectable change outwardly is the close fastback body style. Honda extended the nursery to purchase an additional 2.5 cubic feet of inside room, with the 2.16-inch extent of the wheelbase enhancing back seat legroom and headroom. Honda likewise moved the seats internal for more hip and breathing room while calculating the profile of the side windows all the more forcefully from the windowsills to the rooftop. The upgraded front belt now wears a more forceful look with a bigger grille that extends the distance down to the front spoiler, giving the front sash a V-molded diagram. Out back, Honda settled on horseshoe-formed taillights, like the ones now worn by the Civic, which additionally transformed into a fastback with its most recent upgrade. High-quality steel makes up 54.9% of the new Accord's body, and Honda utilizes auxiliary glues to expand structure unbending nature and shave a couple of pounds off its weight. Truth be told, contingent upon trim level, the new car is 110 to 176 pounds lighter than the active models, while being 32% stiffer as far as torsional unbending nature. The skeleton itself is 6% lighter contrasted with the active model, notwithstanding profiting from another McPherson Swagger front suspension and another and more reduced multi-link raised suspension. Within, the Accord offers an accessible 8-inch touchscreen, notwithstanding a 6-inch head-up show standard on the Touring trim, which additionally offers remote gadget charging and Bluetooth near-field telephone matching tech. All Accords likewise get the new Honda Sensing suite of security and driver help frameworks for 2018, which incorporates impact relief braking, path takeoff cautioning, versatile journey control with low-speed take after an even activity sign acknowledgement. The execution. We went toward the northern portion of New Hampshire to experiment with the new Accord, dragging it through hellfire along cleared and unpaved mountain streets in a piece of the nation that serves up a lot of both without an excessive amount of activity. Both manual and programmed variants of the 2.0-liter turbo flaunted their capacities with balance, furnishing a peaceful and skilled ride with a dash of game, something that would have been unbelievable only 7 Accord ages prior. Matched with its 6-speed manual, the new 2.0-liter Accord is a smooth administrator. This gearbox is clearly intended to be benevolent to manual transmission amateurs, offering a long and soft grasp alongside short, all-around dispersed tosses. This is effectively a standout amongst the most chill, to utilize a specialized term, transmissions I've utilized, and the motor plays well here in all riggings, never stressing or requesting downshifts. There are a lot of steeds on tap. The 10-speed programmed is a significantly more casual gearbox, and it continues on ahead generally without me seeing, effortlessly, one of the minimum prominent transmissions I've tested in this section. Yet it's constantly prepared to go into European action flick car chase mode and influence the 252 steeds to hustle. Accord taking care of still fails in favor of Solace, attempting to quiet the flaws in the street surface, yet it is as such without floating into a tangible hardship encounter. Along twisty mountain streets, the case serves up a lot of certainty with minor body roll and an astonishingly calm lodge that grants a tad of twist commotion from the side mirrors. The guiding isn't as sharp as it could be, yet knowing the indicate A point B trudges Accords will perform every day it doesn't should be more keen to all auto columnists or train on the Germans. The lodge is an examination in calm plan and a tranquil inside. Honda invested additional energy wiping out wellsprings of street clamor, yielding a more Lexus-like quiet catch for the outside world than past ages of the Auto. The sensibly laid out dash is an examination in ergonomics, regardless of whether it takes after Honda's propensity for staying away from intrepidly planned insides. The high-mounted infotainment screen is currently bookended by 2 revolving handles and genuine catches, after some appalling tests and taking them away, offering convenience from the get-go, with controlling mounted catches keeping eyes out and about and not on the middle stack. AC column that extends additionally back eventually implies the back seats can be put additionally back too, purchasing additional crawls for raise legroom. In the Accord, the back seat housing for all intents and purposes welcome the sit behind yourself test, where customers will locate a note for the level of space for something the extent of, well, an Accord that is littler outwardly than the active model. The takeaway: as it enters its 10th era, the Accord is more like a religion than a buyer decent. For families that essentially redesign starting with one Accord then onto the next once every maybe a couple ages, and there are bounty that do only that, the inquiry isn't whether they should purchase an Accord yet which one to purchase in what outside shading. The new Accord presents an amazing defense for itself. The 2.0-liter turbo models offer an extensive and socialized, if not especially energizing, lodge, great street conduct and simply enough energy to make things fascinating running level out or dealing with some sensibly tight corners. Presently Honda simply needs to persuade purchasers they'd preferably have a vehicle than a SUV. On sale, Fall 2017. Base price, $24,445. As tested price, $34,000 estate. Powertrain, 2.0-liter DOC turbocharged i4, FWD, 6-speed manual transmission. Yield, 252 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute, 273 pounds-to-foot at 1,500 to 4,000 revolutions per minute. Check weight, 3,298 pounds. 0 to 60 miles per hour, NA. Mileage, 23/34/28 MFR estimate. EPA city/highway/combined. Watched fuel economy, 27. Aces, ergonomics, common side, great lineup of standard highlights, adequate lodge space. Cons, slightly numb guiding, 6-speed manual not extremely lively.